Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah and you're watching So Beauty Stuff. So if you're wondering why I'm kind of here halfway through my makeup, I'm actually halfway through doing a first impressions video and I don't have any eyeshadow products to use, so I thought what a great opportunity to do a try on of the Too Faced Natural Love palette. So I know this isn't brand new out, but it's brand new to me. So everything about this palette, the packaging I think is beautiful. The word natural love is almost a felt. I mean, it's not almost a felt, it's felt. It's a felt material. So is Too Faced, so are the flowers on these sort of vines. The vines are also 3D and the bunny, and it's got these gold finishes on it. It's just really, really, really beautiful. So when this was first released, I didn't have access to it in the shops because Too Faced is not in the shops here before Mecca Cosmetica opened. Sorry, Mecca Maxima. When I saw the colours, if I'm honest, I was really underwhelmed. I was like, cool, another neutral palette with some pink thrown in there. Nothing special. Is it really worth it? Most of these colours I probably already have in other palettes. That was my honest first impression on just seeing pictures of this. However, when I went to the UK earlier this year, I swatched it in Debenhams and it was like my mind was blown. I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But at that time I'd literally just spent a very large amount of money on makeup and my husband was like, nah, you don't need another eyeshadow palette, leave it. And so I tried to forget about it, tried to put it in the past, but I couldn't. It was so, it just stuck in my head, and so as soon as I heard Mecca Maxima was opening here, I was like, I'm gonna go get that palette. So I did. Now it's $93 New Zealand, here in New Zealand, and that sounds kind of expensive for an eyeshadow palette, but actually 30 colours is actually that's pretty good when you think about the fact that like the Too Faced chocolate palette, I think this is about $80. I might be wrong, but oh, it smells so good. So these colours swatch absolutely beautifully. I'm just going to show you Satin Sheets and Kittens. Satin Sheets is kind of like a creamy, it's got some sort of purple duotones in there, and then Kittens is like purpley pink with some gold duotones. On wearing it, the colours last really well. You can get some real vibrancy. I think these are the sort of standard Too Faced shades. So I've just gone and grabbed the box. It's got all of the shade names and colours on the back here. I will do a bit more close-up pictures of this stuff on my blog, so you can have a closer look at that, so I'll link that down below. So it comes with this booklet as well, and I just thought this was quite interesting to show you kind of the natural love journey, where it came from. That's kind of the idea, that this is like the ultimate natural collection. If you have and love these palettes, probably you would love this. I'm just going to show you a really basic look, just show you how these eyeshadows work. The only shade in here that I found to be a bit chunky is Fairy Tale here. It's kind of like quite a chunky glittery colour. If you smooth it out, it's very shimmery, almost like a highlighty colour, but it is a bit chunky, like there's quite a bit of texture on my hand. Okay, so I'm just going to go in firstly with Honey Butter as kind of a transition, whatever you want to call it. I have semi-primed my lids. I've got basically foundation, my face primer and foundation on my lids, and then I set it with powder. And now I'm going to go in with Makeup and Chill, which by the way I think is a really cool shade name. So my crease and my outer corner. Then I'm going to take Nudie, just run it along my crease just to help blend that out. And it sort of just goes to nothing. So that's not my favourite colour, but that's probably the only one I'd say is like that I've come across. I think I'm just going to go with Moonbeam just over my lid. Kind of warm, sort of silvery colour. We take a bit of Chocolate Martini, which is this kind of like a browny gold, quite a deep colour, and just use this in my outer corner a bit more. Got a little bit more fallout from that colour. I'm going to take a small smudge brush and the same Chocolate Martini and just run it along my lash line a little. So I swatched on my hand and then I leaned on my chin. I think I might go with Satin Sheets, that beautiful duochrome I was telling you about at the beginning, just in my inner corner, and start sweeping it up onto the lid a little bit. And I'm going to go along my lash line, my lower lash line, with, again, Chocolate Martini. And I'm going to blend it out with the Nudie. Yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of Hot and Bothered as well, which is a kind of really orange-based, kind of bronzy colour down here. I'm just going to sweep some of that on my lower lash line as well. I'm going to put Honeymoon on top of the colour on my lid because I've just fallen in love with it. Okay, so not much happened with my brush, but with my finger I'm getting a really beautiful finish. But basically that's it. I've got quite a soft, warm, coppery, a little bit smoky eye look. So I'm just going to finish off the rest of my first impressions. I'm going to use some eyeliner, some mascara and stuff, and come back and give you my final thoughts on this palette. Natural Love palette I think is a beautiful palette, if you haven't already guessed. I'm really happy to have it in my collection. I mean, I think, yes, this is a very natural, everyday wear look. To be honest, that's what I wear every day. So for me, this is a great palette. I nearly dropped it on the floor, can you imagine? I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of this. They've laid it out in a way that's really easy to use. You can mix it up if you're confident. You can use one line at a time if you want to. I mean, you're looking at these, you've got some really nice pink shades in there. And here you've got some more bronzy shades. I definitely think for somebody, if you're looking for a really comprehensive palette you're going to get a lot of use out of, this is definitely a really good one. I mean, it's everyday nudes and browns and pinks and really easy wearable colours. Personally, I definitely think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. I'm sold by the packaging, by the quality of the product. So I'll link my blog post down below where I've got more pictures of these, more detail on the colours, and some swatches and stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this review and demo useful, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can do that. It's free to do and you won't miss any of my videos. So if you have liked this one, then why not? And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!